You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And be sure to smash that like button. LSU football riding a heater on the recruiting trail. A couple of weeks ago, they went boom, boom, boom. 3 big-time prospects back to back to back, including that was the number 1 wide receiver in Louisiana for the class of 2026 out of Destrehan, which has been one heck of a pipeline for the Tigers. It is Jabari Mack. Good enough to join us for a couple of minutes here. Hey, Jabari, we appreciate it, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
We're doing awesome. We appreciate a couple of minutes today. Let's start with the most obvious one. Why'd you pick LSU?
I picked LSU because I feel like it was really the best fit for me. I feel like I've been holding out on them because I've really always felt this way. You know, the coaching staff, they've always shown love, and I just feel like the system supports me the best.
Okay, lots of good stuff. Let's kind of dive into that a little bit. So you talked about the coaching staff. What is your relationship like with, I would assume Cortez Hankton was kind of leading the charge there for you. What's your relationship like with Coach Hankton?
My relationship is great. You know, I feel like it would really probably be like a father-son relationship, just you know, based on how much we talk. You know, it isn't always football. You know, it's about life sometimes, and that's I really feel like that's the best part about it.
Is that common, Jabari? Like, you know, I mean, you're going through this recruiting process and have been for a long time. Like, I'll never be recruited anywhere. Do a lot of coaches develop that kind of relationship, or for most of them, is it like just ball?
I really feel like they don't, and that's something coaches should get more into because a lot of athletes, you know, after football, they pretty much don't know what to do. So, you know, I feel like a lot of coaches really got to reach deeper into the athlete, and that's what Coach Hank do with me.
Who else on the staff has been active in your recruiting?
Coach Sloan, Coach Frank, and many more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But those are the main ones, to be honest.
What about, you know, you mentioned the system, right? The system's good for you. I would assume that's a lot of what you talked about with Coach Sloan. So he's got this great reputation, right, as a great recruiter and certainly now as an offensive guy. What's your relationship like with Coach Sloan?
My relationship with Coach Sloan is great. You know, just like Coach Hank, you know, really the whole LSU coaching staff is really like a family. So it's never always about football. It's about how's life, and that's really the biggest thing for me.
Why did you make the decision to pop now, Jabari? Obviously, December is a long way away, and you could have waited, but you made the decision to commit now. Why'd you do that?
Well, I've really always, ever since last year, my coach, he's been talking to me about committing before the season. But the day I committed on during the spring practice, it was really early for me because that wasn't the due date. But at that moment in time, I just feel like it was right because after all my meetings with all the coaches, Coach BK, Coach Sloan, Coach Hankton, and just seeing the environment of the practice, I feel like it was the right moment. So that's why I committed. You
mentioned BK. You know, sometimes guys get to spend a lot of time with the head coach, sometimes not so much. What's been your experience with Coach Kelly?
My experience with Coach Kelly has been great. We've talked a lot, mostly on the phone, but after practice, we got you know a great chance to just chat it up and talk about how I fit in their system and their program.
Jabari Mack is our guest. You know, what's interesting, Jabari, too, is when I look, you know, with Tristan Keys committed, you committed now as well. Some are saying this might be the most talented wide receiver class LSU's ever recruited, even better than the year with Malik and Brian Thomas and Deion Smith and Jack Besh and Chris Hilton. You guys talk about that, about all coming to play together?
Yeah, I've talked to Tristan Keys a little bit, but never really about going to LSU together. But after I committed, we definitely talked a little bit. He congratulated me, and yeah, but we have yet to talk about our future together. So.
You'll get him on Twitter at Jabari Mack 7. You get him on Instagram as well. Hey, Destrehan has been a pipeline to LSU, man. You know, Collage is there now. Jace Thomas is coming on campus. You're committed. We can go back and talk about Jordan and Justin and Ricky Jefferson, John Emery. I mean, Glenn Logan, this long list of dudes from Destrehan. Why do so many dudes from Destrehan pick LSU?
Well, I can't really say what the others' reasons were, but you know, LSU is just a great school. Being able to stay home, and it also being the top program in the nation. That's the best for guys in Louisiana, I would say.
Jabari, you know, I'm curious as well. You know, you're a young guy going into your senior year. Guys continue growing and developing. They got you listed right now at 6 foot 200. You've been measured lately. Like, where are you right now? Where would you like to play at when you get to LSU?
Yeah, right now I'm at 6'1", 200, and I feel like right now is a great playing weight for me. I just gotta put on some more muscle, and yeah.
What would you like to work on your senior year?
During my senior year, I would like to work on just recognizing the defense and being able to work off of what they do.
Who's the best defensive back you've ever had to go against?
The best DB I ever had to go against? I honestly don't know. Actually, a lot of them, I feel like they really can't guard me. So.
Probably not, dude. At that level, man, I mean, there's a reason why you're you. Probably a lot of guys have trouble running with you. Hey, a couple more for you. I think you told me that you're going to visit Texas this weekend. So what does the rest of your recruitment look like? You're going to go on other visits? How does that all work?
Yeah, I'll still be going on all my official visits. You know, just to get the experience. You know, my family, they love all the experiences, so that would be a big thing for me. Just letting them get to see other places outside of Louisiana.
Heck yeah, man. Man, dude, if someone was going to pay for me to go all over the country and see play, you better believe I'd be doing that, man. Smart to do it. Hey, last thing for you. I remember having this conversation with Malik a few years back, and he was talking about how important it was for him to be like the next great receiver from Louisiana to go to LSU, right? Like Odell and Jarvis and Jamar and the whole lineage of receivers. Is that something that you think about, being a guy from Louisiana, getting to add your name to that legacy?
Yeah, definitely. Just because of, you know, they're the greats. They are and were the greats in the NFL. So being able to put my name on that list would be legendary.
He is Jabari Mack, 4-star wide receiver out of Destrehan, soon to be LSU Tiger. Hey, man, appreciate a couple of minutes today. Good health and good luck in your senior season. We look forward to catching up down the line, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.